Well, I'm glad to be live, and I thought I would invite a guest. This is the eminent theologian John Calvin, and he's here with us to test the sound and the audio, video, and all the rest on in the office here at Christ the King. I even have his book back here, um, the Treatise on the Sacraments by John Calvin. Wonderful book, very thick and difficult to read. None of you will want to be reading this book. It's too hard for you. But for me, it's easy. I no problem. But still, something good to read. And John is very excited about us being live today, and also being able to help people understand the nuances of theology. So we're just testing it out. And when I ask him a question, when I'm here alone and I need to know what to do next, I'll ask him. Sometimes he does this, sometimes he does that. He shakes his head no. And so we don't know what's going to happen on Sunday. It is the Lord's Day. John likes that. And we're going to try to make the time together as enjoyable as we can. All kidding aside, we do want to make it sit back. I'm being told by my producer to sit back. Okay, she's saying sit back. You know what? That's better. Thanks, Ella. Ella is the CEO. She's not going to get a raise, Bob. So you can forget it. But we are glad somebody's watching this show, this great show, this great production. But thanks for helping us with this. We do need to hear back from people. So if you look and you think it looks okay, let us know, because we are going to go and do it for all seriousness on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. We hope that it comes off well. These are weird times trying to figure out how to connect with people. And this is an opportunity for us. Thank God we have the technology available that we can do a broadcast. Wow. Who would have imagined that? Certainly not him. He would never in his wildest imagination have thought, first of all, that there would be a bobblehead of him. And secondly, that we'd be streaming through this weird thing called the internet. So John Calvin's excited, and so am I. I hope that you will tell your friends and family about this. You know, it's pretty cool. People that couldn't be here in person can join us on Sunday morning or at other times. We're thinking of doing this a little bit more regularly because we can't be together as things stand. We are praying that God will bring a quick remedy to this terrible plague that has struck our earth. At the same time, challenging times have been good for us as Christians. We are supposed to shine whenever it's the most difficult. And so our church is responding well. We've got people that are going out of their way to help both members of the church and others outside the congregation. And we're just ramping up for many other ways in which we can be of service to our community. The Bible tells us hundreds of times, I think there's 365, interestingly enough, times when the scripture says, do not fear, one for each day. So don't be afraid. Let's stand together and face this terrible crisis. Count it all joy, even though we're not going to be joyful during this time. It's very sad and tragic, especially for those who've contracted this virus, but or lost their jobs. My goodness, people are being laid off right and left. John is in fear of his own job. Look at how he trembles. He doesn't know if he's going to be employed or not. So anyway, thanks for this. But do send us a message or something. Let us know how it looks. So We're very privileged. I'm hearing from my producer.
Sal says looking good.
Sal, is he on? Is he chatting
Yes,
or
he's
what?
chatting.
Well, Sal, how come I don't see you? Oh, wait, there you are, my friend. So Sal is the greatest person I know, my favorite person in the world, and he is responsible for what you're seeing right now. So it's a disclaimer. If you don't like it, it's his fault, not John Calvin's fault. That's not predestined to happen ever. Uh, but Sal is the one that set most of this up, got it going with Ella's help and others, and we're so very grateful for them. We're looking at other platforms too. We don't know what we're going to end up with, but for the time being, this is a good one. And you'll get to see, we'll have some guests. We've got other people. The bobbleheads that I have, you can see up there. I've got some other interesting things in my office. Also have over there in the corner, Eeyore and Tigger. So we may interview those people as time goes on. If this corona persists, we want to have lots of guests on our show, and also on Sunday morning when we have our service, something that'll be beneficial to anyone who has the time to tune in. We're preparing a short liturgy that I think will be very nice. We don't want to do anything that's cheesy or unprofitable. So we're going to come up with something that's very concise and also brief. I think we'll try to make the whole service on Sunday last maybe 40 minutes at the most. Time of liturgy, no singing. We're not going to do any music right now, but just some prayers we can do together, call to worship, things like that. Things that are normal that we do it every Sunday at Christ the King. And then, of course, maybe a short teaching, time for you to put questions, comments, and prayer requests up on this chat that's Sal's chatting with me right now. And so that way we can interact a little bit, and we hope you'll take advantage of it. So if there are questions you have, and we'll try to answer what we can about whatever we can. In the future, we don't know. But we'll resume our regular services whenever it looks like it's safe to do so. In the meantime, we'll do this. Oh, back more? See, the producer wants me to go back more. You need to see my producer. Here, Ella, smile for the camera. You can be worldwide. I don't know what you're doing. It's pretty funny when you have knuckleheads like us trying to figure out the internet. But we're having a good time. We hope that you're safe and doing well. And we'll check in with you again soon. Let us know how you like this thing. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. That's interesting.